Unit 8 review. Number 1 should read multiply 3x minus 7 squared. Now that squared means that you write this term out twice. So this is why I have 3x minus 7 written out twice. Now if you'll remember, it's been a while since we've done this. What you do is you take that first term and you write it twice. So this first term gets written twice. This first term gets split and the second term gets written twice. So this is why you see 3x minus 7, 3x minus 7. So this right here was what got split twice. Now, if you'll remember, what we're supposed to do next is distribute. So if you look, 3x times 3x is 9x squared. 3x times negative 7 is negative 21. We did the same thing here. Negative 7 times 3 is negative 21x. Negative 7 times negative 7 is a positive 49. So if you look, these two terms are the same. When you say negative 21 minus 21, that gives you 42 with the x. And what we did with the other two terms is just bring it down. Now, this is very similar, except you don't have to write the term twice because there's two terms already there for you, or two binomials there for you. Binomial, two terms. Now, what you do is you take this first term, remember, and you split it. So I have 3x and a positive 7. And this term right here gets written twice. So I'm going to take 2x plus 4 and 2x plus 4. And now we're going to distribute. These two multiplied are 6x squared. These two multiplied, positive 12x. This comes out to positive 14x. And this comes out to plus 28x. And just like before, these two have the same x terms. They both have an x. If you look, that has an x squared, so you can't, they're not like terms, so you can't combine those two. So you add these two, that gives you 26x. And then you bring, because it's positive, you're going to put a plus sign. Then you bring these other two down. And there's your answer. 6x squared plus 26x plus 28. Alright, so we talked about this a little bit today. Remember, you're asking yourself, is there anything that you can pull out of there that's the same? There's no like terms between 25 and 64. You ask how many terms are there? There's only 2. So the next question is it the difference? So since there's a subtraction sign, what you're going to say is you're going to take the square root of 25 and the square root of 64. So this is 5. And this is 8. And if you'll remember today, I talked about making sure that you include that x there. So what you're going to do is you're going to say 5x plus 8, 5x minus 8. And then there's your answer. That's all you need to do with factoring. Now on your test on Friday, some of these factoring questions, they'll ask you which is one of the terms. So when you write this, you need to look at your answer choices to see which one is the correct answer. There's going to be some tricky ones on there, so you got to pay attention to the signs. You got to pay attention to the square root of 25 being actually the square root of 25, square root of 64. Notice that you're taking the square root and not dividing. So the square root of 64 is 8. The square root of 25 is 5. Alright, number 4. What are the solutions to 2x plus 5, x plus 8, equal to 0. Okay, so because it's asking for solutions, you should know that you're taking 2x plus 5 equal to 0 and x plus 8 equal to 0. Now, some of you did not like that we did this in our heads. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract 5x and show you that I'm doing the steps to solve for x. This zeroes out. You're left with 2x equals negative 5. You divide by 2. So x is equal to negative 5 halves. And you're going to do the same thing on this one. Subtract by 8. So this zeroes out. 0 minus 8 is negative 8. So my solutions are x equals negative 8 and x equals negative 2. And remember, you need these in braces. And there's your answer.